Hey guys, hope everybody's having a great Monday so far. This is Coach Bill with Fat Loss Made Easy. Today is a topic that I have had people ask me about because they know that Emily and I both follow the alternate day fasting, combining it with the high fat, low carb diet meals as well. And you guys know that we've been doing this for a few years now. This is something that I teach and educate my online personal coaching clients on how to do this program. Now, obviously, Emily and I are fat adapted and ketone adapted. I did a video about that last week. You can go to my weight loss, or you can go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, subscribe to it, and you can see where I talked about fat adaptation or ketosis versus fat adaptation. You can see that video and kind of give you an idea of what I mean by fat adaptation. Also, you can go to my Fat Loss Made Easy group page, join it, and that same video will be there also. But I talk a lot about fat adaptation and how important it is to get into that environment. And when you are in that environment, there's a lot of great health benefits that happen. And one of them, of course, is what a lot of people want, is fat loss. But there's a lot more than just fat loss. But anyway, I've had people ask me, Bill, you guys have been on this program for a while now, and do you stick by it consistently, day by day by day by day? Well, my answer to that is pretty much so, but it is flexible. And like I said before, it's flexible because we have taken the time and we've been consistent for a number of a few years now, and we're in fat adaptation and ketone adapted. So our body is primarily using fat as its fuel, and that's what it's been using for the last few years now. We are no longer using the carbs or the glucose from our food as energy because we don't eat a whole lot of carbs per day. We keep it way down there. But the key is that we can actually enjoy going to events like birthday parties or family events, or go to the wineries if we want to have some kind of a appetizer or have something that we don't normally eat that's higher carbs. We can do that because we are fat adapted and we are ketone adapted. But you guys know that when we're on our alternate day fasting, our fasting days are Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays. Now, I've been playing around for the last 6 weeks now, I think, where I'm actually doing a 36-hour fast on Tuesday and bumping it to a 42-hour fast if I feel like it. And on Thursdays, I'm doing a pretty consistent 23 hours. This Thursday, I'll probably go to 36 hours just for the heck of it because I feel really good on it. And then, of course, Saturdays are 20-hour fast. Well, what happens is, the question is that do we feel stressed if an event comes up or if we have to go off our fasting because there's an event on our fasting day? And no, we don't stress about it. We just don't fast that day. Now, what I'll do though, and this is why it's so flexible and why it's doable and why you could do it the rest of your life, is because I will just fast the following day. So say, for example, on Monday is a non-fasting day, and I'll probably take in about, 28 to 3,000 calories that day, and I'll probably do close to 150 grams of protein that day. Now remember, we're on a high fat, low carb meals. So most of those calories that I'm talking about are from fat. So we're not overeating. There's a difference there. Remember, we're on a high-fat diet, and there's a lot more calories in fats than there are in carbs or meats. So we're eating enough carbs. But then on Tuesday, if there happens to be a family event, like a birthday party for one of my grandkids or whatever, we don't stress about it. We go to the event and we eat whatever food that they have, and we eat a piece of cake or ice cream. But what I will do on Wednesday is normally my non-fasting day, I'll go ahead and fast for whatever, 20 hours or 18 hours or 36 hours. And then on Thursday, I'll go ahead and do a normal fasting. And I'll probably do a 36-hour fast on Thursday just to burn up whatever I have. No, I usually don't have anything left. And then Friday, we start back over again. So you can see that we are flexible with our fasting. Now, you guys that are on my personal coaching programs, if you're watching this, it's the same thing. You know, you guys can do the exact same thing. I mean, you don't need to stress about, you have to consistently stay on to it if there's an event. Now, if there's no event and you can stick to it, then you want to stick to it until you become rooted in fat adaptation and ketone adapted. Like I said, you can go to my Fat Loss Made Easy group page, check out the video on what that means. But it gives you the opportunity to be able to be flexible and to be able to enjoy comfort foods moderately. You're not so concrete in the program you're following, although when you're first starting out, it is important for the first 90 days to 120 to 180 days to try to stay as consistent with the program or with one of our packages or with one of our courses, so that you can become fat adapted. Now, a lot of people ask questions. I mean, I get a lot of these questions where, well, how long does it take for me to get fat adapted or ketone adapted? You know, it depends on you. It depends on how consistent you are with the program you're following, and it depends on your body. I don't know. I mean, the only way we know is when you're doing your blood glucose readings and you're doing your ketone readings, and we figure out the ratio of your GKI. And how consistent you are sticking in that fat burning ratio. That's how we know. I've got one client now that has been doing this now for a little over 4 or 5 weeks, and she went out on a Friday night and splurged. Had a lot, had stuff she doesn't normally have. She took her ketone readings, and normally she's around 2.9 to 3.3 when she's on her program. Well, she dropped down to 1.0 because she had, a few more carbs than she normally has, and she was concerned about that. And I had to explain to her. I said, "No, you're 1.0 ketones. You're producing ketones, which means you're still burning fat. So your body got into dual burning pretty dang fast, which is great." So she was able to eat her comfort food where she normally doesn't, enjoy the night with her husband on their anniversary, and not stress out about any food that she ate. And by the next morning, she was already back in fat adaptation. You see how well that works? So you just enjoy the fasting. Don't let it stress you out, because there is some flexibility there. Like I said, all you have to do is, if you're going to have a major carbohydrate meal the night before with your friends out to dinner, don't worry. I mean, eat whatever they eat. Order whatever they order. It doesn't matter. You might not feel that good after you eat it. It doesn't matter. Just do an extended fast the following day. It's that simple. Okay, guys? Like I said, guys, you can go to my Fat Loss Made Easy group page, join it. I've got some great fat burning meals in there, along with some health videos. You can also go to my YouTube channel, type in Bill Mabry, and subscribe to it, and there's some great health videos in there also. So I'll see you guys at the next video. You guys, I have a pretty good one coming up here. I'm not sure. I think I might do it Wednesday, and it's about calories. There's a big, I've told you before, I've joined a few groups now, and I'm getting some really good topics from the questions that are being asked by people, but the answers that other people are giving them are just not the whole story, and there's a lot of misconception there. But one of the biggest questions I'm seeing is when you're doing an alternate day fast, or if you're doing more of extended fasting days, like I said, our top platform is high fat, low carb meals and alternate day fasting. We combine them. I've been messing around with extended fastings now, my fasting days for a while now, and I'm really getting some great results, and my strength is getting crazy because of it. But the concern is by most health professionals or personal trainers that don't have the education on the actual science behind alternate day fasting is the lack of calories. They're saying that you're not going to build lean muscle mass, you're going to lose muscle mass because you're doing, 3 to 4 extended fastings a week and you're not getting enough calories in. Well, that is not true. And so you guys know what my saying is, documentation will always overrule conversation. So you've seen some of my videos on Emily and I exercising, and obviously we're seniors in our late 60s and we have lean muscle, but I'm also going to show you the science saying that's wrong, because actually when you calculate out the whole 7 days of what I've done, you'll be pretty impressed on the amount of calories I'm taking in on an average. Okay, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you guys at the next video. Bye.